The title of your course is Database Design and Development, and I am Mohammed Hamza Amin. Professionally, I am software engineering. I have done my software engineering from International University, and now I am practicing my software engineering and its skills into IT industry of Pakistan. And also, my side hustles include IT services and many others. Your course level is 5 and have the credit value of 12. Here you have some LOs, learning outcomes, that you have to done and you have to cover it by your skill set, not only your knowledge set. So you have to get evaluated on the basis of your advanced skills at the end of the course. The first outcome is understand database management system or DBMS. Okay, kindly all of you will give me an overview of DBMS. Continue from Bilal. Bilal, are you there? All right, last time. Bilal, are you there? And the Farhan Khan,
Yes, sir.
kindly give me an overview. What is DBMS?
Database management system manages data of the whole system.
Okay, just 2 lines.
It controls all the data and
Data cannot be controlled by you, not database. Okay, but
sir.
you need to know very much knowledge and very adequate knowledge.
Sure, sir.
All right, mute yourself. The next one is Ghuman Ahmad. Kindly elaborate in your terms what is DBMS. Ghuman, are you there? Okay, last time. Ghuman, there? All right, go ahead. All right, Ghuman, are you there? I asked you deliver the content in your terms, right? What do you know about DBMS? Because Google knows a lot and you cannot verify, right? Are you there? Ahmed, are you there or not? All right. No issue. I have two. All right. Kindly deliver the content in your terms, not in the Google terms. I wanna know your knowledge towards the course and what do you know about in depth about database design and development. All right, Mariam, next to you. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
So far, all I know is that it's somewhat related to the SQL and that it basically connects a website with a database.
All right. Whatever you told to us is quite wrong.
It's
Basically,
wrong?
yes. Basically, database management system itself is a database and having its management system that enables you or the user or the owner or developer or whatever the owner is right there at the user end, enables the user to handle data in table form, in queries form, and in a structure form. Basically, when you put some data in file system or in the legacy system, you can say in the legacy system, when there is no concept of database management system or database, we are dealing with the file system or a register system in which we are dealing the data in unorganized form. Now, database gives us an organized way to deal with the data in the various field of life. Okay, next one is Nisma Saman. The one is missing. Bilal. Bilal is gone. All right. The next one is Rania Afzal. Nisma, I have a question for you, but we will deal it with later. Rania, are you there? All right. We have to move on further. All are done. All right. So the next one is evaluate the role of database within organization. Database has many roles within organization. For example, if I am a developer and Farhan is a software quality assurance guy. Rania is a data analyst, and Ghumam is a requirement engineer. Then all of us are using the same database for different purposes. This leads to examine the separate role of database within our organization. I will use database to store the data or the developed data. Okay, Farhan is a software quality assurance guy, so he will use the data, the updated data, to qualify the standards of software within organization. And Rania is the data analyst, and Rania will select the data according to her needs and process the data and give us a report or give the manager a thorough report about how much project is done and how much sales we have done in the month, whatever the task she is doing with the data. And Gumam, what is the role was? Gumam was a requirement engineer, and now Gumam will say, I have a data or I have a data set of requirement of a software that is need by some technology agency or photographer agency or whatever the agency is that for our client. I have a requirement set and I have a data set about that requirement, and you have to store it into the database. Now the developer will take all the requirements and properly develop it according to software need of user. Then the developer will save all the data into database and refer it towards software quality assurance department. This is how our dataset and our database management system is used throughout our organization, but with different types of roles. All right, this is how you can evaluate the role of database within organization. Critically evaluate the database design process for a complex database. Actually, when you are going to develop database, you have to take a proper steps or you have to cover proper guidelines to develop your database more securely and more effectively. The basic purpose of database is to store our data and make it secure until we need it, because we are storing our data according to our need, right? If I am wrong, then you can direct hit me, okay? Because I am human also, you are too. So that's why I am asking from you, if I am wrong, then you can make me correct. All right? Are you there, guys? All right. All right. All right. Okay. The next one is explain techniques that can be used to connect database to other applications. Okay. There are several techniques, not only one, two, three, or five, or 10, or many other. There are several techniques to connect your database to your application or to another application. And sometimes one database is used by many applications, and sometimes database is used many other applications. So it is reversible reaction, or you can say reversible process. Many application can use one database and one application can use many database also, but the difference between both of them is quite effective. And the application which is using many databases are having many complex systems and many complex queries related to the functionalities. Okay. Recommend our database management system to design a complex database. Basically, what is my recommendation is not a proper guideline, or you can say I will recommend you to take any database to take any database path to develop your own database and connect it to your application, because today we are having many and many services that offers to manage our database according to the design and complexity and security. For example, the most common and the most famous management system is Google Cloud Database Management System. Basically, the Google Cloud Database Management System offers you a high security level and also 24 by 7 availability, which is offering many and many services. But the basic point is the security level of each service is according to their organization standards. So you cannot rely on your own security and on your Google's security, or you cannot rely on your Google's data security. If you think Google's can hack into, or someone can hack your account from Google, then you can change your service. And I recommend for myself, for a complex database, I recommend myself a database which is on the local server, because when you are offline, you cannot get hacked, you cannot feel security type issues. Okay. For example, if this file, the new text document file is on only my computer and this computer is offline totally, then no one can access this file except me. Okay. That's why I work on PHP my admin on the local host, and I cannot recommend a proper way to develop your database design. Okay. So it is up to your choice. You can select any database services to design and manage your database at the server, at the local server, or you can also use MS Access. But the disadvantage of MS Access is you cannot develop your skill set. Okay. I repeat, the basic disadvantage of MS Access is the developer or the user cannot develop its professional skill set. Okay. If you were in the class and if you listen to me very carefully, then you also noted that I recommend for myself is localhost, right? Here we have a XAMPP control. Here we have a XAMPP control. Okay, here we have XAMPP. Another version of XAMPP is WAMP, which is also a second version of XAMPP. And also you can use LAMP if you are using Linux. LAMP is for Linux. Okay. From here, I can start my SQL, and from here we are going on XAMPP. Here we have PHP my admin. Okay. Here we have SQL databases, and here we have Everbeds database in which my WordPress files are present. WP means WordPress files. Okay. Here we have tables, and it is the database name. Information schema, all plugin. What about all the information for database? MySQL, we have tables and we have views. We have views of these. Okay. Here we have test database, but it is empty. From here we can add our new database. We will create our database into next session.